Amidst the chaos, teachers face the ultimate reckoning. The justice pierces the darkness as their facade crumbles. In this gripping moment, unveiling the sobering truth of betrayal and consequence.
I'm so sorry, I let everybody down. I'm sorry.
I would just like to know who reported, and I did not drink today.
But you are saying your daughter was in the back of the car, your son a piece of just say it.
I don't think that. What I'm saying is, it was an irresponsible thing that occurred. There are recourses for that. There are consequences.
In this moment of turmoil, the teacher faces the harsh reality of their actions. Denial clashes with accountability as they grapple with the consequences of endangering lives. The specter of justice looms large, casting a shadow over their remorse. Teachers, typically viewed as role models, have been arrested due to allegations of intoxication, contrary to their expected behavior. Bodycam footage reveals several cases where teachers were accused of being drunk, with some incidents occurring even while at school. Such occurrences raise concerns about the conduct of educators and the impact on students' perceptions and safety. The paragraph underscores the importance of maintaining professionalism and responsibility in positions of authority, especially those involving the welfare and education of children.
Kimberly, come on in here and have a seat a second. Okay. I want to visit with you.
All right.
So, just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. And so I've asked Officer Dean to come in here and visit with you.
But dialogue portrays a concerning situation where school administrators address Kimberly Coate, a third-grade teacher, for exhibiting unusual behavior. They express their observation of her seeming off and inquire about possible medication use.
Have you taken anything that's, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken today that just seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning?
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff, but that's I can't think of the name of it right now, but I could look it up when I get home.
Coates admits to taking medication the night before for anxiety, but denies taking anything at school. This interaction underscores the vigilance of school officials in ensuring the well-being of both staff and students, as they address potential issues of impairment with sensitivity and concern for Coates' welfare while maintaining a safe educational.
I don't know.
You should know. If you hadn't drank anything, you should blow zeros. If you drank something recently, it's going to show it. We'll just find it.
The school administrator expresses genuine concern for Kimberly Coates' well-being and the safety of the students. Coates maintains her innocence regarding drinking at school, affirming her commitment to professionalism. The officer emphasizes the importance of Coates blowing a 00 on the breath test, suggesting her sobriety. The use of the preliminary breath test highlights the seriousness of the situation and the need for accurate assessment. This moment underscores the delicate balance between maintaining trust and ensuring safety within the school environment.
You want to tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
Did you drink at school is what he's asking. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
In this intense exchange, Kimberly Coates faces interrogation after displaying signs of intoxication at school. Despite initially denying drinking at school, she confesses to heavy drinking the night before and admits to drinking frequently. The superintendent's insistence on Coates arranging for someone to pick her up underscores the severity of the situation and the potential legal consequences. Coates' acknowledgement of her intoxication and willingness to accept responsibility reflect the gravity of the situation, highlighting the need for accountability.
0.24.
I don't know what that means.
Legal limit's 0.08.
Okay.
Do you drink often?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, okay.
The looming threat of arrest for Dewey emphasizes the seriousness of the matter and the potential impact on Coates' professional and personal life.
If you leave, you're going to get arrested.
Yeah, I'm going to arrest you for DUI.
So I need somebody to come pick you up.
This dialogue encapsulates the complex dynamics at play when educators face allegations of alcohol-related misconduct, underscoring the importance of upholding standards of professionalism and safety in educational environment.
I know I've been having a hard time. Am I gonna get fired?
Honestly, yes. Or you can resign. You're under the influence at school with kids. That cannot happen.
In this distressing exchange, Kimberly Coates faces the consequences of her actions as she admits to heavy drinking the night before, even at school. The person shows worry about possible repercussions after confessing to excessive drinking. The authority stresses the severity of being intoxicated at school, suggesting resignation.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
I don't. Too much.
What do you drink?
Wine.
So how many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
They admit to drinking heavily. The conversation underscores the seriousness of the situation, with the authority seeking details on the extent of alcohol consumption. It emphasizes the critical need for professionalism, especially around children, and the consequences of irresponsible actions.
Okay, no more games, right? Yeah. Other than that.
My juice.
Gonna try again? That there is wine.
I thought that was from yesterday.
Did you drink it up here yesterday?
Well, I brought it from home.
Being truthful goes a long ways, and you haven't done it yet. I have half a mind to arrest you just because you lied to me.
Okay, what do I need to do to make everything right?
The superintendent emphasizes the seriousness of her intoxication, offering her a choice between resignation and potential arrest. Coates' admission to drinking heavily reflects her acknowledgement of wrongdoing, but her attempt to deceive about the alcohol in her juice prolongs the ordeal. This interaction underscores the importance of honesty and accountability in facing the ramifications of one's actions, especially in a professional setting involving children.
I charge you with tampering with evidence.
Please let me.
No, it is over. No more. No more. I'm done. You are under arrest. I'm going to place handcuffs on in front of you.
No.
In this intense moment, Kimberly Coates faces the reality of her arrest and the potential humiliation of being handcuffed in front of students and colleagues. She pleads desperately, hoping to avoid this public spectacle.
Can I just walk out without the handcuffs? No, please just let me walk out.
No, it's policy.
I'm
gonna cuff you up front. If you're gonna keep running your mouth, you're gonna get cuffed behind you.
Wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please. Please don't.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
Do you want to go to jail with
No.
multiple charges?
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't do this. Please, I just want to talk to you.
The officer, firm in their decision, reminds Coates of the protocol and consequences. Coates' panic is palpable as she tries to negotiate, fearing the ramifications of being taken away in handcuffs. This tense interaction underscores the emotional toll of legal consequences and the stark contrast between professional reputation and personal accountability.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, will you just please talk to me?
I've tried talking to you.
Well, you're not talking to me now.
Talking's over.
This narrative unfolds with escalating consequences for Kimberly Coates, starting with her arrest and subsequent transport to jail. The gravity of her situation compounds when she shows up to court visibly intoxicated, exacerbating her legal troubles. The deputy's observations of her unsteady gait and slurred speech underscore the severity of her condition.
Because you showed up to a public courthouse intoxicated. Okay, that's public intoxication. Have you had anything to drink today? Yes
I
or
had a
no?
glass of wine this morning. Yes.
This morning?
Yes.
Coates' admission to consuming alcohol prior to appearing in court further incriminates her. This sequence of events highlights the compounding ramifications of alcohol abuse, leading to legal repercussions and potential damage to Coates' professional and personal life.
An hour ago this morning?
No, this morning. I can go home with my husband. He's going to take me home.
No, you're going to come with me now. You're going to arrest for public intoxication.
I don't understand.
You're in public. You're intoxicated. You're going to go to jail. Is what he's telling you.
But I haven't done anything.
In this exchange, the deputy asserts Kimberly Coates' intoxication, citing evident signs such as slurred speech, unsteadiness, and the smell of alcohol on her breath. Despite Coates' protests and confusion, the deputy remains firm, reiterating the decision to arrest her for public intoxication.
But I haven't done anything. I don't
You're
understand. I'm sorry.
intoxicated at this point, ma'am. You're drunk. You have slurred speech. Okay. You're very unsteady on your feet. Okay. I can smell the odor of alcohol on your breath as you're talking to me. I can smell it. Okay. We noticed it at the front door when you came in.
Coates' subsequent booking into the jail marks a continuation of her legal ordeal, emphasizing the seriousness of her condition and the enforcement of consequences. This interaction underscores the intersection of personal behavior and legal accountability, highlighting the challenges and consequences of alcohol-related incidents in public settings.
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school,
Okay. Is there
which
anything?
has never happened.
Okay. When was the last time you've had anything to drink?
Last night.
Okay.
It details an encounter between school administrators, 2 officers, and Jennifer Davis, an elementary school teacher accused of drinking on school premises. Davis denies the allegations, admitting to drinking the previous night. This dialogue sets the stage for potential legal implications, highlighting the seriousness of the accusations and the need for a thorough investigation to ascertain the truth amidst concerns over alcohol consumption in educational settings.
Is that
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit?
Just under it. The legal limit is 0.08, which is DUI. From a 0.06 to 107, you could be charged with DWI.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
In this tense moment, Jennifer Davis faces the realization of potential legal consequences after registering just under the legal limit on a breath test.
Can I have somebody pick me up?
Well, I've got a legal obligation. Okay, you're here. Entrusted for the care and safety and for the teaching
I
of these kids.
understand, but
Okay. No, today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
Please don't do this. I will have my sister come get me.
I don't.
Despite her initial denial, the officers emphasize her responsibility as a teacher entrusted with children's safety. Davis's plea for someone to pick her up underscores her desperation to avoid arrest. However, the officers remain firm, citing their legal obligation to uphold public safety. This exchange highlights the seriousness of the situation and the sobering reality for Davis as she grapples with the impending consequences of her actions.
I'll have my sister come get me.
I don't write the laws.
And I will resign.
That's something you're going to discuss with the administration here.
Jennifer Davis grapples with the aftermath of her resignation and impending arrest, expressing frustration at the accusations and betrayal from within her small community.
It just makes me mad for somebody to say that I had stuff here. I've never,
Yeah, and like
ever, and I know it's a small town.
yeah, like Major Mallinson was saying that we're not privy to that information. We just get a call and come do it. You know what I mean?
Just for somebody to be like so vicious to say like, I just don't get it. It just makes me mad that somebody here said something.
All right.
I have a pretty good idea, but it just hurts my feelings because, my God, we've only been back a few weeks.
Despite her resignation, she seeks closure, questioning the officers about the identity of those who report. This emotional exchange underscores the impact of false accusations on Davis, highlighting the personal toll of being targeted within a close-knit environment and her struggle to understand the motives behind the allegations.
Anything to drink tonight, Sarah?
No.
You haven't? Okay.
Level of the are you, sir?
Do me a favor, come meet me over here on the side of the road. Right over here. Can I place your bag down?
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sure. Look at me real quick. Okay. All right. So listen, I can smell alcohol on you, so you had something to drink tonight. What? How much have you had to drink?
A margarita.
A single drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
The officer and an individual suspected of drinking alcohol. The officer asks if the person has been drinking, to which they deny. The officer then requests them to step aside for further interaction, noticing the smell of alcohol. The officer seeks clarification on the amount consumed. This exchange suggests a routine procedure in handling potential alcohol-related incidents, emphasizing the importance of honesty and cooperation in such situations to ensure safety and adherence to the law.
A margarita.
A single drink?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to do a couple psychophysical tests just to prove that you can walk
Yeah.
and that you were able to drive.
Yeah.
All right.
I should have told you that. I'm sorry. I'm scared right now. This is like scary. I'm sorry. I'm scared right now. Like this guy hit me in the car.
Okay. Come over here.
In this exchange, the individual admits to consuming a single drink, prompting the officer to conduct tests to assess their ability to walk and drive safely. The person expresses fear and apologizes for their emotional state, possibly due to a recent car accident. The dialogue reflects the tense and apprehensive atmosphere typical of roadside encounters, highlighting the need for sensitivity and understanding from both parties involved.
I'm a teacher. I know what it's like to deal with. I'm sorry.
So listen.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're going to talk to the prosecutor, all right?
When? I have to.
All right, I'll tell you. Listen, you're going to get a court hearing, all right? And they're going to they do it on Zoom now. And what I would...
And back home, so I can go back to California and do it.
I mean, you wouldn't have to.
I mean, really.
A lot of times, listen, what they're doing now is everything is via Zoom.
And I teach kids with disability. I'm not trying to justify anything, but I'm saying this is a really, one of my, and you say she's a really nice lady, but
I can't tell her what to do.
The individual expresses remorse and concern about the legal process, mentioning a court hearing and the use of Zoom for proceeding. They mention teaching children with disabilities as a justification, albeit not excusing their actions, and express hope for leniency.
She's walking in the parking lot and she fell. And she has no idea what's going on, but she reeks of alcohol. She's refusing to go.
In the sobering incident at Walker Park Elementary School, in Walton County, Georgia, teacher Terara Stewart becomes the focus of concern after falling in the parking lot. Deputies and school officials detect alcohol on her breath despite her confusion. Stewart's refusal to undergo a breath test and go to the hospital leads to her arrest for public drunkenness. The resignation accepted by the school district further underscores the gravity of the situation. This unfortunate event highlights the repercussions of alcohol-related incidents in educational settings and the responsibilities educators hold as role models for students.